Um, no, supposedly it's not going to be super different though, like the new edition.
I don't know. It's just it's the same book. It's just updated and revised some things, and I don't know. I don't know. But I have to like. It's not gonna update. I don't know if they're. I think I have to buy the whole book again. Well, few people who have the physical copy has to, but I don't know. I think digital you have to do it as well. I'm not too sure if you have to or not. If they'll update it for free or not.
Oh, I doubt it. I want to sell some books.
Well, I don't know. We'll see on because I use Roll20, so I don't know if they'll be nice and just update it for us or not.
Doubt it.
Who knows?
If it is D&D 5.1 or something like that, it'll be a different rule set.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the new weapon stuff from Marshall's. That looks cool.
I haven't been really looking at it. I've been too focused on other things.
It's it like lets you like weapons are more unique. Like they have effects to them.
They should be
Like
unique. I don't know why it's not unique in the game of D&D. Like each weapon should be specialized for something unique. You look at Baldur's Gate. They made every weapon have a special, unique skill that you can use if you use maces versus swords versus whatever.
Yep, it was kind of like that. So like I think what is it? If you use
I think there was a rule set out there, but it was like a third-party thing. I didn't grab it because I didn't want to overcomplicate people with extra things on weapons and stuff.
No, that's one of the biggest things they added from Marshalls was that weapon mastery system where each type of weapon gets a different property and can work or stuff like that.
Well, it should make you
There's
feel
one,
great
like-
because if you're just using a regular weapon, it doesn't have a special property. What's the point going from a heavy maul to a greatsword? It's the same fucking die. The only difference is in this edition is if you're fighting like something that's weak against bludgeoning and something that is either resistant or immune to slashing.
That's the thing, yeah, the bludgeoning weapon, a two-handed bludgeoning weapon is going to have a different weapon property than a two-handed slashing weapon.
And then you have even the smaller categories like the one-handed weapons and such.
Yeah, everything, every weapon falls into some different weapon mastery category.
yeah, they made it so like if you're using like a light weapon, you can just make another attack. I think as a bonus action or something, and then yeah, they just made dual wielding more viable. All kinds of good stuff. I thought it was good for Marshals.
Some interesting things. Was it the Bard one was really interesting. It would let you go, you could take either the Druid, the Cleric, or the Wizard spell path as a Bard now. That was pretty wild.
That's interesting.
And they didn't really fix Monk, I don't think.
I don't understand. I was looking at the counter spell stuff and the spells, how it worked. I was kind of confused by that. I was just like, people were writing it in the Discord here a couple weeks back.
Someone put a con save or something weird like that.
Yeah.
And then you don't like burn. It doesn't like burn the spell slot. It just like stops the casting, so they can just cast it again the next turn. Which
That's ridiculous.
like I get, then I also kind of don't get. I don't know.
It's like a dice. Like, my dice is higher than yours. Hell no. Did they ever do that no crits on the monsters yet, or was that taken back?
I think that was taken back.
Because it's stupid. Monsters should be able to crit. It's like, what? I was just like, it's gonna be too easy.
Monsters couldn't crit?
Well, that's the rule set they brought out a while back. I don't think they agreed upon it.
I think monsters should crit.
They should crit. It's
I agree.
That they wouldn't crit. You know, like, if they didn't crit, then they would have to amplify the flat damage higher to make amends of it, which would be worse because then your damage over time is going to be higher versus the players.
Well, they only need to raise it about 5% for it to be around the same average. Because you only crit 5% of the time.
And then they have something with spell crits as well. a rule.
Yeah, something like spells couldn't crit was one of the things too.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb, honestly. Like, I get it for certain spells, they can't crit, but when a spell does crit, it makes you feel like, holy shit, I did a lot of damage. If it's just flat damage, it kind of makes the spell useless. Like Finger of Death or something, you know? It does a flat. It gets you a plus 20, but you could have a crit. Actually, not Finger of Death. It's just a con save. You need one that's on a hit.
Firebolt, Guiding Bolt.
Yeah. No, Lightning Bolt's a dexterity save. You need on hit.
Guiding Bolt. Guiding
Bolt. Yeah. That's more of the on hit abilities.
Would be a good one.
There's quite a few early levels, but I don't know if there's a lot end game level. A lot of the one end game ones are just con saves or saves just in general. Well, since with the new book I have the Tomes of Beasts, and I have it gives you a bunch of new spells you can like use. So if you see some new spells that you've never seen before, that's from that book. It's like a third-party book that Roll20 has. That's why I use those weird new monsters and shit. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Why is the board all purple? That's that. That's a different new stat block. Because I used it in our Thursday game a lot. Our last game. Used a lot of those weird ass ones. Like that weird bear thing that you fought, the ghost bear.
That was cool.
It's not cool when it freaking paralyzes you.
No, but it was just different than the standard. It was cool.
Alright, who's our recap today?
That would be me.
Yes. Alright. Whenever you feel ready.
Okay. Alright, so last time the group started out recovering from the fight with the remaining goatlings in the kitchen. The kitchen contained like a butcher area that was littered with body parts. Beyond the kitchen, they progressed through the hallway and found a bedroom that was kind of covered in finery and pillows and blankets and a bed. After searching the room, they were able to find a chest underneath the bed. Inside the chest was some jewelry, gems, and an odd flesh-covered tome. Deciding to store the book and jewels for later, we proceeded down the hallway. As we approached the door, a female voice inside called to us, stating that our presence was known and to no longer hide and to come inside. As we went inside, we saw a dining table with a dryad at the end of it, and 4 teenage girls sitting at the table with a large creature with 6 arms and only 1 eye, standing behind the dryad. The dryad appeared to have a ring which Mograine seemed to recognize and wanted to get at, as well as the horn we were after. We were able to convince the girls not to indulge in the food at the table. After some negotiations, it seemed the conversation was over. We convinced the girls to leave the room. After we did, the fighting ensued. We were able to defeat her and the guard. We took the horn, found a bow, which ended up being like Cupid's bow, as well as a few javelins and a shield on the Cyclops creature. After collecting ourselves, we headed out of the building area and back into the grove. Spoke to the satyr and the other creature in the area, and then left. And then started our way back to returning to the city. When we got back, we decided to rest at the king's palace. In the morning, we awoke and shared an enormous feast with the king. During the feast, Astrios drank from the horn, and it knocked him out. Others decided to do the same, as it was known that it would give them visions. And so they did that over the course of, I think it was like 8 hours. Once they awoke, they discussed the dreams a bit, and the group decided to continue on to the city and seek out Vulcan in this hall. Speaking with Vulcan, it seems that we'll need to get his approval and favor in order to get anything from him. He said that if we were able to clear out the mithril mine, that he would kind of help get it back up and running, I guess. After leaving him, we went to the market to sell some items. We ran into a parent of one of the children we saved. He offered us his family heirloom, which was a lightning javelin, and that's where we ended.
Alright, thank you very much. So our next recapper will be Adonis.
Okay.
We'll jump back into...
Very nice. Good recap.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Manch. I love
Yeah, I don't know.
it.
My southern comes out at weird times. So we had some downtime, is that correct? And went to the market?
Beavers.
Yeah, and then he got an individual that was thankful and gave him a weapon passed down to his ancestors towards this individual named Gax.
Can we sell our loot that we'd gotten, the necklaces, rings, and gems?
Just the regular, just gems and so what do you have? Just give me the list.
It was 2 necklaces, 100 gold each, 4 rings, 400 gold each, and 6 gems, different sorts, 50 gold each.
Sure, we'll buy it for the standard price.
So that was 700 gold, so 100 gold each.
$100 each? Holy cow.
It's profitable.
It's the most money I've ever seen in one place.
Money?
Money.
That I would also then like to sell my battle axe for scraps and buy a new battle axe.
My offer still stands for the javelin, because it is a strength weapon, so I cannot use it efficiently. It's also not a finesse weapon.
I could take the javelin, but it's only 6 piercing versus the 8 slashing from the battle axe, which is versatile, which I can bump to die 10.
Well, but it is a +1 magic weapon.
Okay. Can I get both?
Yeah.
Is that greedy?
No, go for it.
It's good for throwing as well, for the lightning spell.
Yeah.
Yep. But I still need to replace my battle axe that was -2.
You mean great axe? You have a great axe?
Great axe, yes. No, it was a battle
It was
axe.
a battle axe, okay.
It was, yeah. I want to work up to a great axe, and that's something I'd like to talk to you about. Don't need to finish off now, but just putting it out there. I'm almost 8 feet. I should be able to use a great axe as a battle axe.
That's not possible.
I'm so
Great axes
big.
are two-handed weapons.
I know, but I'm so big. My hand is as big as 2. But just think about it. Battle axe for now.
Well, it could happen a great axe, but it would be nerfing the damage. It'd be too OP. For 1d12 per hit, it's quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Okay, so battle axe for what is
You
it?
could
I
dual
think,
battle axes, but the damage would be only d8.
which is what I've been using. So I'll pay 10 gold for a new battle axe if you don't mind.
Okay. As they forge you a new one.
Moograin, you could keep that battle axe if you wanted to. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but there's some sort of arcane thing that I need to figure out, but I should be able to fix it.
The one that's the -2?
Yeah.
You're welcome to tinker with it, but I have new one now.
Okay.
I hand it over if you'd like it.
Yeah, sure.
I give you my battle axe -2.
Astros, you here now?
I'm using my phone. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound good.
You can't
Right.
connect to the Discord, it said.
Yeah, it said something about DTLS server, and I tried my firewall. I rebooted, and it is like I can go to any other voice channel on Discord, but not Odyssey of the DragonLord.
We can switch
That is
to.
weird.
We can go to the tavern talk if you want. It's fine.
Yeah, I can see if that works. Let me exit out of there. If you guys want to switch over, I can see if that works.
Yeah.
Because I can't like self-mute myself on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try it.
I know sometimes it bugs with channels.
Yeah.
We had that last time happen.
Who's this?
Yeah,
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah, that's crazy. For some reason, Odyssey of the DragonLord is just not letting me in.
I don't know. It's whatever. It's channel's so boogie.
Yeah.
Alright. Boogie. It's whatever. That's why I have other channels.
Did you hear we all have 100 gold each?
No, I didn't, but I'll update myself.
I sold the necklaces, rings, and gems.
Alright. As you guys begin to shop around, you can roll a perception check. Highest perception will get a rumor, and second highest perception will see something a little bit out in the ordinary. Alright. As Astros, you can roll me a d8 for a rumor.
There you go.
Alright. As you do hear another rumor. As you hear, everyone agrees that Princess Honora would make a much better ruler than her father, King Pytho. Everyone loves Pytho, though. But he's a terrible king. That's what you just hear in the rumor in the distance. As you market shop, as you hear it.
I nudge Calix. I'm like, you hear that? They say your dad's not running things pretty good, bro.
Well, he is. No offense to myself. He seems like a little bit of a drunk. But I'm pretty sure we can get him back on track. You know, get his fighting spirit back on him.
You wouldn't want to, like, you know, take the mantle?
I just met the man.
I'm just saying, like, if worst thing came to worst, you know.
You're already trying to overthrow the guy? We just met him, practically.
I'm just trying to see Calix's aspirations.
My aspirations are the betterment of everyone, not just like taking care of like a city. I have no intention of ruling, no desire whatsoever. Plus, even if for some reason Pythor decides to step down, I'm pretty sure he has a more worthy heir. Like the princess. She's literally a princess.
We need to find her, though.
Yes, we do.
That's-
Oh, we know where she is.
that's
We
fine.
should save her.
That's why I mentioned it, just in case things go.
As you do,
I am not even thinking of things going south. Sorry, Red.
Sorry, it's okay. As you do see Gaius, if you remember him, as you met him before prior,
Yeah.
you did see as this individual is sworn towards, obviously, his loyalty towards Sidon, as he's got his forces with him, and this is Silas sees him as he's moving through obviously the market square, not really buying anything. He's looking like he's heading towards back to the king's palace. As he does eye you for a second, then he kind of mingers off with his 7 elite guards. So he's still lingering around this vicinity of this place. As you've seen him before, trying to cut a deal with Pythor, but it seems fit. Pythor does not want to sacrifice anybody else for the cause of another life. as Honora had suggested her own life on the line than anybody else's for sacrifice, as that is your half-sister. But in a sense that maybe Gaius potentially could be persuaded on sacrificing somebody else worthy. Potentially even you. Hard to say, though, of course. As he continues on with the street and begin to move accordingly past the Dragon Tooth and into more of the higher district square.
Moograin?
What's that?
Can you keep your dragon to keep tabs on him where he goes?
Well, our thing only works within a mile, but how big is the town? Probably less than a mile?
It's
Probably
less than
more.
a mile.
Yeah. Then I would totally ask Halilakala to fly up above without being noticed and take tabs on the dude. He has some keen senses of his own with some sight, hearing, and smell.
Can I turn invisible?
The dragon? No, I don't think it has invisibility.
No, but it does have
Maybe that's
blind
just the
sight.
warlock one. Okay. Okay. And I'm just saying, Calix, maybe that's our way into the place so we can rescue the princess. You offer yourself up instead.
It's definitely maybe plan C or D. Let's keep thinking on it. You know.
You still have weeks away before the full moon, before the sacrifice happens. Right now,
Yeah.
she's kept in captivity, as she agreed upon the terms. So Nora, your half sister, agreed upon this. She didn't want anybody else to be sacrificed. So she chose her life, as obviously Pythor does not want that, but he can't really control her. He tried to lock her up, but she escaped.
Mm.
Are we still in the market?
You are, yeah.
I would like to try and get some ball bearings.
Okay.
It never hurts to have a few. Plus, I kind of like playing with them, hitting them against each other, playing marbles, and
Mhm.
I would like some arrows for my short bow.
A gold piece for the ball bearings, and a gold.
I'd like 2.
Okay, 2 gold pieces. As well as a gold piece for a quiver of arrows.
Yeah, I'll buy one as well.
Could I get a bag of flour? Or how many bags of, a couple bags of flour?
Bags of flour?
Yeah, they're good for spotting like tripwires and stuff like that. Or airflows.
That's smart. Do you want flour or... Okay, so a bag of flour is 2 copper.
2 copper? Okay.
It weighs 1 pound.
Okay, so I'll get 2 bags of flour.
Okay.
I'd like to buy some studded leather armor. For 45 gold, I think it is.
Yep, 45 gold pieces. Anybody else buying anything?
I'm good for now. I'm gonna.
Does this town have a magic items dealer? We can at least window shop and hope for the best.
The market has pretty much anything you need. It's just random, obviously, knickknacks. They don't actually have a magical... There's no such thing in this time age of a magical shop. They just sell what they have in the markets.
So like bag of holding.
And in this day and age, magical items are very scarce. They're not like kind of common like normal Forgotten Realms. So finding a magical item may cost you more than a fortune.
Gotcha.
Since we're playing in a different kind of time era.
Amber has two interests. He would look for a stationery store, something that sold ink and paper and things like that. And then you'd also look to see if somebody was selling musical instruments of any kind.
Yeah, you can find some instruments. And on this era, they have a lot of harps they're known for.
Harps are the big ones, right? The ones that you can't
No,
brag
there's
with you.
smaller
Lyre.
harps you can have. Like
That's the lyre.
Yeah, my apologies.
Okay. So they have those here.
Yeah, they have these. They're common around this era. Flutes are common as well, and drums as well. There's no violin, sadly.
Okay, so he's got a lyre unless there's something that's like overwhelmingly beautiful or out of the ordinary. He's okay, but he is interested in the stationery store.
I don't even know how much an instrument costs in D&D.
It's under equipment. They got a list for it all.
Oh,
But he's looking for a book, some kind of leather-bound book of paper.
okay.
Yeah, page 154. A lute or lyre. Lute's 35 gold, lyre's 30 gold.
Oh, okay, I see it online. And ink and what paper? Parchments, right?
No, more of a book, some kind of bound parchment. Something that he can, keeps it all together.
How many pages do you want in the book? Like a lot, or
50.
50 pages? That'll cost you a gold piece for that. If you want like a big tome, it's usually 10 gold. A tome has like 1,000. But it's a hefty book.
Is there something in between?
Yeah, it's probably like a 250 page book, probably 5 gold.
There you go. I'd like to buy one of those, please.
Okay. It's got like a nice leather bound.
You got a weight?
Hmm?
Is there a weight?
No, you just buy it, you pick it up. They have like empty books. A lot of poetry and stuff. Does anybody else want anything? If I skipped you, my apologies.
I'm talking like an empty book, something
empty
that
book,
you.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
a notebook.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yep. Perfect. Thank you.
Do they have any books on cooking?
A cooking book, interesting. Like what kind of cooking? Just like regular cooking?
Yeah, I just want to be proficient with chef's tools, and I just couldn't find a background that let me do that.
Are you looking for Bobby Flay or Julia Child?
Play you a child.
Well, I'm a vegetarian, so
That doesn't
anything along
matter.
those lines?
Neither. Oh, fair enough. Do you want it like grill it, keep it quick, or do you want it fancy in sauces?
I think he's more a fancy sauce guy.
Julia Childs. Be more.
So I'll look for any books that could try to help me maybe gain proficiency in cooking, or at least teach me some.
You can get a cookbook, a regular one, but that's just you kind of trial and error if you really want it. Most cookbooks sell for a gold piece. But there is a book out there, but it wouldn't coexist here. But you could probably find it down the road where it is a magical book that gives you proficiency, but it is kind of hefty. But you could learn it as you play the game and just cook every day and hope your friends are willing to eat your concoctions.
All right, yeah. I will spend about 10 gold on, not 10 gold, probably 2 gold on vegetable ingredients in the town, and pick up a local cookbook.
Could the same thing be done for any tool proficiency, or is it only some?
From a book, some you actually need like a blacksmith to like apprentice under.
Okay.
And such.
Because I know none of us had the proficiency for like the poisoner's kit to make the poisons, but that is something I might be able to like explore down the road.
Yeah, you can get a book of that if you want.
Yes, please.
Poisoners for dummy?
Poisoners for dummies. Poisons on you, how not to die.
And I guess I'll buy a cooking set. I don't know if it's a chef set or...
the cook's utensils?
Yeah, cook's utensils. I'll buy a set of those if they have them.
Yeah, they have them.
Yeah, I'll probably pick up the book and the poisoner's kit if available. So I can start.
Poisoner's kit?
Yeah.
I don't know how much those are, like 25 gold pieces or whatever. Let me see. 50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces? Well, there goes half the reward money.
Moograin, what's your dragon seeing?
Oh, I would have to check in. I also want to get like 3 caltrops, but other than that, I will check in with Halilakala.
So you can get a book for a gold piece to teach you how to use the poisons, but you need proficiency with it, so it'll just take some downtime to do it.
Yeah. I'll probably just start practicing.
And you'll learn, like, I'll give you a list of, like, poisons down the road, like, from common to uncommon to so on. Eventually, if you keep doing it enough, you can obviously learn the rare ones. But you'll need herbs and stuff for that.
Yep. So it's 50 for the kit, and how much was it for the book?
Gold. Usually the books are just gold. They're cheap. But it just comes down to you reading them and then obviously testing it and trial and error.
Okay.
We had a doctor make a poison, right? And then it wouldn't do shit.
Which I'm guessing is gonna happen on my first few tries. But you know, we'll figure it out on the go.
Like with those, you can't get help or anything like that or guidance. It's completely on your own knowledge. But if you, so if someone else is trying to do that as well, you can't use your guidance. So if you have guidance as a spell, if you're trying to get proficiency, it won't matter. You have to do it without it. It's just, they're like flat rolls.
Okay, and those will be done with medicine checks?
The poisoner one, it can be medicine or nature.
Okay. Cool. I'll have to get proficiency in one of those.
Alright.
Yep. Thank you.
So, Moograin, you're going to get your dragon?
No, I am seeing through my dragon's eyes. I can sense him within a certain range. If you give me a moment, I can...
You can tell the guards are around the vicinity, just talking to individuals, not saying much, as it's really hard to kind of ascertain what they're saying, as you'd have to go pretty close. They're not talking loudly, but you can see that a lot they are kind of scouring Astoria, as you can see banners that they have, as they looks like they came from Mithros, pretty far away, as it would take by boat to get there, with obviously a good time. But you see them obviously by their expression, they look rather pleased with the situation right now. But they're obviously taking a close eye. Every few moments you see a guard kind of moving in a direction, always keeping an eye on the oracles chosen, as he obviously knows about you guys, but he doesn't seem to intervene or anything like that. But he is keeping tabs on you guys, as well as he's keeping tabs on Pythor until the time is right for the individual to leave. This guy himself seems to fit rather comfortable, as he's not rather shunned out, as Most are afraid of him due to his stature and his order, and the fact that he is the champion of Sidon.
I would relay all this information that I could understand to my group.
Champion of Sidon, huh?
Yeah, didn't they kind of pop into the castle?
Yeah, they
While we were
left
there?
when you guys came in a sense. They were staying over. And
Why is Pythor meeting with the champion of Sidon?
Can I, what does a champion of a god say?
It's like you guys, like you're the champion, you're the Oracle, the champions of the Oracle. They have their own
it's
kind of
like
champion.
chosen? Is like they're chosen?
Yeah, basically, chosen ones.
Because Pythor's daughter was willing to die for the sacrifice.
Correct.
Maybe he's just trying to like find a way to get out of it.
Sidon requires sacrifices every month to appease his authority.
Greedy.
Yeah, fuck these Titans, man. The guy stopped them demanding these sacrifices, taking Pythor's daughter. It's the same reason my parents are dead, because Lutharia, his twin, and her demand of sacrifices, but they defied. So we have to find other people that are willing to defy and break the line.
Hopefully, we can put a stop to it at some point.
We just get powerful and kill the Titans ourselves.
We are not ready for that.
We're so not ready. But I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Our friend only has one hand. We still need to fix that first.
What about the eating issue? Is that?
I think it's still an issue, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got to deposit stuff upstairs.
Don't we have a beautiful druid that would offer some assistance?
You already got the berries. He gave.
Then take a moment by yourself and take care of that.
He's got 10 days of berries left.
Yeah.
AK now 9 days.
Yeah. And when's the sacrifice supposed to take place? In how many days?
The next new moon, so it's to be expected 2 weeks from now. So 20 days from now.
That's like.
So what do we want to do between now and then?
Well, there's a lot of things you can do still in Astoria. You can obviously get more rumors in the Dragon Tooth. You could potentially, in the nighttime, if you really want to, you can go to the public amphitheater and see the plays, if you really wanted to. There is... let's see. You could do, obviously, one of the quests, one of the other 2 labors. You could go to the Saurian vineyards, as you do obviously know something that's going on over there. It's kind of outside of Astoria, not too far out, like 5 miles-ish. There are obviously things going outside of Astoria, things that are happening. But that's kind of up to you, really. There's a lot of things you can do in the city, and there's things you can do outside of the city, or you can take a long voyage to another location.
Why now are we waiting to go save her now?
She's not being sacrificed yet. She agreed to the sacrifice because she didn't want anybody else sacrificed. She's like kind of like the purity of good,
Bing bong boom, go in there, kill the other guys, take her back to King. All good.
But then what if more Sidon people come and say, hey, we still need a sacrifice, and she puts herself up again?
What if she fights against us? You want to be the one that kills her?
So we have to kill this Sidon then?
No.
What is our plans to wait? Why not now versus later? What are we gaining?
Well, we have to
Maybe we
probably.
kidnap her. I mean, why do we always have to walk in the front door and beat everybody up and walk out the same door? Why can't we go in the back, kidnap somebody, come out the other door? There's other tactics.
Gives us
Okay.
time to observe.
We have to be smart. We can't just like barge in and take her. Something worse may happen. I think they mentioned something. There were monsters around, so they might try to get the monsters to attack the city itself. So we gotta be smarter about this.
That's why I'm saying go now, scope it out, take a week to watch. Know what their patterns are. Know when our angle is.
The only thing I know is that I came here to do labors. I suppose. What are the other 2 labors that we have to do?
The 2 other labors, my apologies, let me grab them. So, the Mithra Forge is one of your labors, and the Necropolis of Telemach is another one, but you guys have your own, obviously, reasons of going there for your paths. As well as you guys had that weird, strange dream today, for those that woke up. So you have no idea what that meant. If you wanted more acknowledgement on there, you can always find Kira. She's obviously your guide. Or you can even ask Pythor, or potentially even ask potentially the individual that runs the shrine.
I can't believe I was so foolish. I can't believe our guide was Kira, a goddess. I mean, she's a goddess into her own right. She's as powerful or as important as Pythor. Just not as drunk or flamboyant.
I did hear something about there were dwarves that hang out at one of the bars. Sorry, the tavern.
Your mic's cutting.
You're getting low again?
I heard something about dwarves that hang out at the Dragon's Tooth. Is that that might know where the Mithril Forge is?
Yeah, I'd say at this point that's probably our best bet because my notes show that we need the necropolis for Evie, who's not here. So the Mithril Forge might be best.
We also need the necropolis to like return the necklace that our friend here Silas has, so he can actually eat again.
True, but if half of the reason we're doing it isn't here,
Yeah, we can start with the mines. That way we can get our friend Adonis here hand.
exactly. Hand, food, we have.
I mean, it's kind of handy.
Yeah, it never gets old. I don't know. I don't know why. It's just as funny as it was when you first started.
It's funny, and if his character still has no hand at the end of the campaign, a statue's built with him. As his hand's like still like gone in the statue.
Mm-hmm.
The one-handed man. Legends have been told he's put his hand in magma.
Willingly.
You have to compose a ballad and start singing it in the different cities. Let your legend be known.
Plus, if we get the mines up and running, maybe Vulcan will be a little bit more disposed to helping us out.
Yeah, I agree.
The Mithril mines are famed. I would be so very interested in finding them and documenting them and writing and singing all about them.
Potentially forging ourselves some valuable armor.
Yes, the armor.
Weapons.
Ooh, weapon.
You were told that if you did manage to get the Mithril mines back, obviously your Vulcan can reuse it again to its purpose.
He said that if we get it up and running, he'll find his way to us. So, yeah.
Correct.
Let's do that.
Alright, let's head to the Dragon's Tooth. Who's paying for
Yes.
beer?
I'll get first round. Wait, I would give the money to my friend to go get a few pictures. Because I know I'm not as welcome around here.
Who are you giving it to?
I'll give it to you. I give you 5 gold to get us 2 or 3 pictures. Hopefully that's enough.
Well, sure. But, you know, you should come with me, so, like, maybe if they see you with me, they'll start getting over their preconceptions about you.
I'll hover in the back, but they still are wary that don't want to be giving you a bad impression for them either. I still want the beer.
Fair.
Is there any live music being played, or is it just the din of conversation?
At this time, no music. It's too early for music. But you can see people are drinking and obviously eating food. As they're talking about, the conversation seems to be flipping towards a few individuals talking about the Mossy Temple and how some strangers had came into our town and saved our kids. As you do hear conversations back and forth. As it looks like very enlightenment, as it's the first you've heard of obviously an individual unknown to them, but it was you guys that saved their kids or something like that, as you do feel kind of warm-hearted.
I'll take the opportunity to, like, go to them, like, if I see them talking about it, and just like, hey, hi, my name is Calix, these are my friends, and I will make an emphasis on timbre and Moograin. It's like, they were with me,
they look at
all
you.
of us together.
Yeah, right. You did it. Psh.
I did it with them.
I don't believe a
Alex,
word.
son of Pythor, along with my friends.
Pythor? He's a freaking drunk.
You watch what you say about your king, sir.
You are a bunch of nobodies. Now get back to drinking or get lost. I believe Sidon helped those kids out. Oh, why do we not worship Sidon?
Okay, so I'm going to start pounding my feet and trying to gain attention.
Alright.
Here, here. And then I'm going to start using, hopefully you'll allow this, some minor illusion to show like exact still cuts of things with their kids' faces and things like that. What I remember. And I'm going to tell them the story of how we went in and saved all their kids and freed them from the hag and all the Mynids and the Dryads and the...
Check. Some of them look at you, some of them don't. As you can tell, some of them walk out as they hear the story, as they don't want to hear it. They don't believe a word, but there are people who do, and there are people who are intrigued by it, as you have won the hearts of a few individuals, but it seems that some people still don't trust those of the beast variety, as they still see you as a curse and a sin. But you do see some people looking at you with rather acknowledgement that through their eyes you can see almost say thank you, but they're too afraid to acknowledge it to your face as they do not wish to be shunned.
I'll just kind of give the silent head nods to everybody, and then I'll pull out 3 gold pieces and go up to the bartender and say, this is all I have, but buy everybody a drink with us who can and keep the rest for yourself.
She looks at you. Well, thank you, stranger. I usually don't particularly enjoy the beast folk, but Kwani is hard to deny.
I have no ill intentions. I truly meant it as a humanitarian. I just want to capture the emotion and the joy. So let us all hoist a flagon to the return of our children, and let us drink and be merry.
Aye. By chance, you're not, well, you're not with the individuals upon the wood height path. There's a lot of the beastkin around that part. Been causing a ruckus and trouble up there.
I apologize, sir. I am from Mythos. I am not from here. I'm not too
Sir,
accustomed.
how dare you insult me?
Sorry, ma'am. Bandana was covering more than I anticipated. Sorry.
Well, I'm just making a suggestion, but besides that, thank you for the coin. As you do get insight about this place called the Wood Hikes, as there's been trouble going up there. It's not too far away from the city of Soria, but it is obviously another thing that might either ponder through your mind, or you might not even acknowledge it.
This Wood Heights lies on the road out of town. Is it easy to come upon? Oh, Wood Hike. Okay.
On that note, I'll put the order for the ale with the money that Moograin gave me and make my way back to the group.
Would anybody object if I played music? Oh, yeah.
You can roll persuasion check. 13. Most don't object. They don't really care at this moment, as you can obviously see fit to play any music as you see fit. But you do have a feeling that some are obviously not intrigued by you. And for Adonis, he'll remember one of the tokens in this. I dragged him out from other game as you guys defeated him. I put him here as well.
What?
He's a token.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Wow.
So I'll do for what would be a tambour a low-key routine. I will put away the pan flute. I will pull out my lyre, and I will come to like a quiet table back here, and just kind of make, melodic. If I've picked up anything, I've got a special thing here. Let me find it. Ooh, I don't know why that didn't. That's weird. But if I've heard any kind of local music, I'll try to recreate it with the lyre.
You've heard some music here and there.
I'm trying to play local music rather than my stuff. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm going for.
You begin to attempt to play your music. You can obviously roll check for it if you like. As the rest of you, what do you used to do? Adonis, Calyx, Silas, Moograin.
Well, I had given my friend some money to go get us some beer.
All right, you got some drinks coming in. As for those who already got the rumors day, I'd like the rest of the individuals who didn't get rumors can roll a perception check. As there is obviously more people in here. Potential chance on getting something else. As Calyx doesn't hear anything again.
Who heard him last time?
It's only one person, Astros.
Oh shit. Okay.
Alright, so Moograin, Silas, Adonis, and Tamber, you can roll a d8 on the rumors. You might hear a rumor twice. If you do hear a rumor twice, or you've completed it, nothing happens. So you've heard this rumor before. Moograin, as you've heard, obviously the Order of Sidon has demanded the destruction of the Temple of the Five in Mithros. So you've obviously heard that one before. As Silas, you begin to hear about the copper mines of Astoria are struggling to produce enough ore to meet the needs of the city. As obviously you've heard that one as well, as the mithril mines could potentially be reclaimed. As Adonis, you obviously heard about the missing teenagers as you've rescued them. As it seems the conversations still seem to be dry. As Timbre, you do hear a band of warriors have traveled to the necropolis last month, and they haven't been heard since. So everybody knows the place is forbidden.
Forbidden Necropolis. That would be interesting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass along what I hear.
Ditto.
Yeah, I'll do the same when we make back up.
So your drinks and beverages are brought forth, as you have quite a bit of ale to drink and spend. As Silas, you look at it as you're tempting, but you can't enjoy it.
We could get creative.
No.
Oh, he's gonna shove in his butt.
Yeah, wine enema. Come on, we can get you there.
It's a thing.
Anima.
So, guys, what do you think? What should be our next course of action? Are we still kind of set on mithril mines?
I think it's the best option, given some people aren't here that would benefit a lot from it.
True.
And we still have time, the mithril mines, opening that up, getting better armor and weapons to be able to go to the necropolis wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, guys, gotta tell you that I heard something new about the necropolis. It seems that somebody was here ahead of us, and they went for it also. So maybe we'll find their dead corpses, or they defeat a lot of the stuff ahead of us. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be beneficial for us. Not that I wish death upon anyone, but
No, of course, of course.
do we know the exact location of the mine?
I believe a Vulcan had mentioned where it was. So told you it'd be quite a bit of a hike and a dangerous one. So it leads into more of the bestial areas.
Do we know how long of a journey that is?
It doesn't. You really don't ideally know, but it's in a couple days.
But we have like 12 to 20-ish for the next part.
But we only have 10 days for
20
9
days.
days. 9 days for the food.
But don't we have a druid in our own ranks that can make more?
Yeah, Astros can make good berries. It's just
Oh, and
his.
you'll be fine?
Yeah.
As long as he gives them good
Oh.
berries.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the other ones were only special in that they last on their own and don't need to be made every day.
Okay.
But if we're out there all that long, we'll probably all want some good berries.
Yeah.
I mean, how long do you want to keep in the mine banana?
Yeah, I prefer. Well, they're blueberries. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
He doesn't know blueberries, only bananas.
Yeah, and bananas are actually a berry.
That's so stupid.
You know what? I open up my cookbook and I start looking at different recipes.
Strawberries are not berries. Neither are raspberries.
No, but we did determine bananas and coconuts are.
Yep.
So, didn't we come here looking for a specific dwarf, or are we just looking for any dwarven compatriots?
So you know the dwarves only come at night after work, so they're not here.
And what do we need the dwarfs for again?
Yeah, confused.
They're supposed to tell us where the mine is, I guess, or tell us.
We know where the mine is.
Tell us about
What's
the mine.
Oh, we know where the mine is.
We know where it is. Yeah, we just want to
So-
know about it. And
Yeah, they want to get some more detail on it.
Just go as prepared as possible. I'm sure there's probably traps and whatnot in the mines.
True.
I mean, are mines normally something worthy of traps?
Me too.
In my experience, they tend to get, lived in by different monsters and animals that may pose threats, but
Which are traps of their own.
I guess.
Yeah, they said there's a reason why they're not using them anymore. And are we gonna sit here all day and just drink until the dwarves get here after their shift?
I mean, if we know what the mines are, I say we just make our way there.
Okay, I'm down to make my way there, but last time I did something stupid without thinking about it really. I lost a hand.
I mean, there is a difference between going into uncharted territory and
Dipping your hand.
putting your hand in magma.
Yeah, but it's kind of like potato sort of difference, you know?
Sure.
Hey, I've always learned that if we can collect as much information ahead of time as possible about what we're getting into and how to prepare, we're only going to come out of it better. So if you guys need to take a nap or lay down or something, you guys go. I'll take control of the bar here and waiting for the dwarves to come. Then maybe you guys can come and relieve me and help me out. We need this information. It's not worth just traipsing in there.
Mm-hmm. Any updates on what the Sidon's champion is doing?
Yes, Halilakala and I are checking in with each other.
He's currently staying with Pythor at the moment.
Like they're bunkered down for the night, or just
No, they're
having
just,
some high tea.
No, they're bunkered there. This Pythor allowed them to stay, as he has no quarrels with them, even if he's unable to do anything about it.
Okay, so my dragon would note, is it just us, like we had the library, or do they have their own rooms? Because then I might...
The second floor.
The whole second floor?
No, just they have their own bunks and stuff.
Halilakala is like enraged for more Moograine. Moog is like, dude, those Pythar guys, the champions, they have own rooms in Palace. We have to sleep in library, they get own rooms. Our friend is son of Pythor? Like, really? I kind of like...
Do you think you deserve a loftier room and greeting than you deserved?
Not necessarily, but that they get so much better just hurts.
Maybe we could go and talk to him. See if there's anything we can do about the sister. About, well, your half-sister.
I mean, I'd rather not look a gift horse in the mouth. They treat us well.
Fair. Okay, so are we waiting or are we going? We're waiting?
I think we're gonna wait.
Then we should try and spread out. That I'm gonna go from the big group table out onto the floor by the stairwell and kind of place myself at this big table here and just kind of hang out. But with my pseudo Drake as close to the ceiling as he can, maybe on a rafter above, just kind of sitting like right here ish above the fire. He can handle it.
Can you see the Drake with spying on?
Yeah. But it's up in the rafters above everybody.
Astrios continues reading his book.
Yeah, I think I'll start reading the Poisoner's Kit, and if we're gonna stay here all day, I'll just start making a list of like some ingredients that are frequently used, so I can get them before we leave.
I'm just gonna wait out, maybe have another drink, but that's about it.
You guys all just planning on sitting here and letting me take control of everything? Come on.
There's no one here yet.
I'll buy you tambourine. Let's make a band.
Wait, maybe
Well,
we
you
can
guys
have a
could
little
do
drinking
some of the odd
competition
stuff
going.
around Astoria if you want to wait. You can slice a few hours out. You could go to Astoria's vineyards, you can go to the wood hike, you can go to the northern steps. There's a lot of things going on, but it's up to you if you guys want to deal with the beast folks and such. Or potentially the centaurs, or even the vineyards. There's something going on up there that you were told by a rumor. So it's kind of where you get all the fine wines. But it's up to you.
Ooh.
So,
If the dwarves are just gonna come back at night, we might as well do something productive during the day.
Yep.
There you go. I like it.
Cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
as most of you leave, or all of you leave, as you begin to.
And I'll be back tonight. Don't you worry, guys. I'll satisfy your musical needs later this evening. I have some business to take care of.
Head to the vineyards if we knew where they were. North, south, east, west, whatever.
Sure. To the vineyards.
Alright. You would have to go through the east gate.
Is Woodhike the vineyards, or are they two separate places?
It's outside of Astoria, a few hours out.
It's like the same direction or different direction than
It's
the vineyards?
a different direction where you guys came from, so it would be east of the gate. Oh, you mean for the mine? No, the complete opposite.
for the vineyards.
The vineyards is east from here. Is that what you're talking about?
I thought it was the vineyards.
The vineyards, yeah, the Astoria vineyards, or where they make the wine.
What is Woodhike then? I apologize. Is that just an area that we've heard of? That's all we know?
That's all you know. You've never actually been there. It's,
Fair enough. Thank you.
Obviously, and the northern steps is right across from the other side. That is where you've heard about the untamed wilderness. You've heard about a band of centaurs patrolling those areas.
I head towards the northern
You mean the
eastern gate.
No.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, as you guys see, the gate is quiet. As you hear sounds of the city echoing through the streets, you kind of smell the floral scents of the gardens and sweet vineyards drift from the east as the gates begin to open and allowing you forth across your journey.
While walking, I'm going to try and test the battle axe, make sure it's kind of centered, balanced, throw it up and down, kind of familiarize myself with it. Each one's a little different.
Swinging the weapon.
Yeah. But make sure I'm really far behind everybody.
As you can see, the beautiful, luscious, kind of green in the distance of the beautiful kind of mountainscapes, and you can see kind of the river down around you as you're kind of climbing up a hill. As almost it's kind of like farmlands. You see lots of grass and beautiful trees, as it almost feels like a fairy tale. In the meantime, if you like, since you're in the grasslands of the area, you can roll a survival check for herbs if you like. Wow, you rolled really well. Alright. Anybody who's 16 or higher, 16, at least 16, that's a common one. And then anybody who is 21 plus gets a rare. And anybody who failed gets nothing. Anybody below, you probably find some berries or such along the way. Alright, roll me a d6 for the people who got the common ones. And now roll me a nature check. Alright, Tamber, you get the musical fruit, which is actually really handy for you. I'll put it in our Discord, and you can see fit if you want to roleplay that or not. As
I got a 25. Well, sorry, I didn't use my D&D Beyond thing. It didn't work for a second.
Okay.
On the survival.
Yeah, just give me a second. Alright. As you find that herb itself, you can obviously explain, Tamara, if you want, about the musical fruit, if you wish. As Asterisk, you get something different, but you don't know what it is as you go to it. So if anybody wants to wish to help, you're welcome to help them with your own nature check.
I'll do a nature check on what he's got.
Sure.
Hopefully it works now. I don't know shit.
I still don't either. It's really cool looking, though.
So I'll kind of come up to Astros, and I'll give him the story of what this thing really is and how, and say, I live for the experience. I don't want to enhance it in any kind of way like that. That's just not something I'm interested in. And I'll give it to him and say, I'm going to give this to you so that I'm not tempted to use it.
Musical fruit?
Yep, exactly.
It's only good. The fruit's only good for a few days before it spoils.
Alrighty.
They should naturally be drawn to the notes and the melody, not enhanced by it.
Oh, but I have a horn. Many people could like work together to make a ensemble one day soon.
I sniffed the fruit. Does it seem like it smells good?
It has a really ripe smell to it. Oh, someone's music's phone's going off. Anybody else want to roll for his, or no? We'll just skip over.
Oh, yeah.
You already did Adonis for nature. You failed.
No. I mean, do I need to roll a d6 for what I found?
No, we'll do that afterwards. I'm just specifying for his, but it doesn't look like anybody can, so I'm just going to.
I'll try. Sorry.
It's okay. Ooh, all right. You find their quarters perfume. So it's in the Discord. For those that I got the rare one, roll me a 2d8.
Is it nature to know what he picked?
Correct. You have no idea. 10.
We both got a 10.
You both got the same one. You both can roll a nature check. Oh, you don't know anything. Honest does. As you have the tracker leaf.
Tracker leaf?
No,
What does that do?
it's in the Discord.
Okay.
So sorry, guys. That was my work phone.
It's okay.
Oh. Anyone else really good at tracking? Because, I mean, this
We
would
can't
help
really
me
hear
a
you.
lot.
You're quiet again.
Sorry, my tracking would be really enhanced with this leaf. And it looks like you have the same one as me. It's supposed to help us with tracking stuff. But,
How does it help us track stuff?
I guess not track. I'll just perceive stuff with my smell. So if anything
Okay.
smells fishy.
In the same token, I can smell for 6 miles.
Ah,
Just putting that out there.
How do you smell for 6 miles?
that's pretty strong smell as you got over there.
Like, how does that even work? I feel like 6 miles worth of smells would all be muddled together. Like,
Yep, that's pretty nasty.
Yeah, it is kind of nasty. You just kind of get used to it. I've been around long enough to kind of accustomize myself to smells of the world. But what it really comes down to, if something is really nasty, something rank, let's say some goblins or some trolls or something just, you can smell them and point us in the direction.
Convenient.
Can you smell dragons, perhaps?
Oh, that's my pseudo dragon Drake's specialty.
Okay.
So the whole point of my dragon is to find me a dragon egg. I need to find a dragon egg and raise the dragon that hatches from it, and it's going to be my pet companion for life, and I can't wait.
How could you raise such a evil creature?
Well, it's only evil if you raise it to be evil. It's also like truly I'm looking for, much like my friend here, Bronze Drake. So it would be of a good nature automatically, but we will work together. It will be my mount and companion, and we will. Oh, you don't know what I have planned for. Yes. I can't put into words like how I need this. So my Drake's likely to find an egg by the time we're 5th level, maybe earlier. If I don't by 6th level, it goes and searches for one for me.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright. As you guys eventually arrive here to the vineyard, it's took you about a good hour, eventually arriving at the location. So you see, obviously, people working and picking grapes. So it looks like a well-established place. A little off, as it has a really beautiful view of kind of the scenery outside. As you do see, from what you can tell, you see a lonely vineyard on the outskirts of the city. The wooden kind of trestles erupt from the kind of till soil in a neat, kind of symmetric rows. Healthy green vines wind around these structures, bearing bountiful crops of brilliant purple grapes. After some walking, you find a fit middle-aged man among the vines, pruning the plants with care. Upon hearing your approach, the man turns to greet you. Although he appears to be friendly, but a brow furrows with apprehension as he looks at you from afar. Greetings! Who ventures this far out? You're lost by chance.
Good day to you, sir.
Just taking in the beautiful countryside.
Such amazing terrace land. You do beauty to those grapes. They look lovely. I was aside, why did we come here? I apologize.
To take in the sights. We had a day to kill.
I heard there was a problem here at the vineyards.
Oh, there was, yeah.
That too.
I'm gonna go up to him and ask him, "Hey, I heard there was some sort of issue going on in the vineyards. Is everything all right?"
Are you mercenaries by chance? My name is Theo. I am, the owner of this establishment.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been having issues with, rather, bandits. They've been stealing from us and taking what is not theirs. They're about a mile upstream from here.
Well, I guess we could take care of them, but we usually do take payment for this sort of thing.
Payment?
How much are you willing to offer?
I come over. No. Can I interject? Is it rude? We don't need any payment. Just let them know that a couple of satyrs and beastmen help you out.
As I kind of come down the trail.
Oh.
I'll follow.
So you can tell his face kind of furrows towards you as he's kind of not used to beast folk around these parts, but he's obviously noticed there has been more sighting of them, more feral ones, as he sees you guys a little bit more kind of
Polished and couth.
I guess, or potentially civilized.
I'll skitter right up
Guys,
to him
know
and
your
give him-
worth. I'm gonna say.
I don't want to. I know my worth, and this guy tills the land. He provides sustenance to this town. It's only right to help him out. And plus, we're trying to make a good impression on these people. As I lean into him. Because most of our friends are still incommunicado, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that. I just wish the world wasn't like this.
The world is like what?
I've spent some time living with beast folk, and in my time worshipping Thylia, and well, it's they're not so different from us. They just look a little different. They have similar things. And it just bugs me that this is what working for free is what you have to do to get a good reputation around here.
Trying to show my upgrading a little bit. I am showing off my armor, and I have a little bit of handkerchief peeking out of my corner of my elbow. I pull it out and kind of dab my forehead, and like showing that I am polished. I am like together. Like just because I'm a beast man doesn't mean that I don't have abilities to be civilized. I'm standing very straight, very proper.
He doesn't seem like afraid of you, but he's obviously kind of never came across one face to face in his entire life.
I try and give off the best impression I can.
Well, I can't give you coin, but I can give you fine wine. If you do this for me, you'll be helping the people of Astoria as well. These bandits have been stealing from the farmlands and causing ruckuses around the lands. You would do a great debt to everybody here and Astoria.
I'd proudly help everybody here, and a little wine wouldn't hurt. Do you have some wine skins for it to be able to be portable?
I will give them in bottles if you do it for me. I produce the finest wine, all of Astoria, and even beyond. As he explains that for those that were at the sour vintage, you drank his wine. At the beginning of the campaign.
Ah, yes, that was indeed very good.
He provides wine pretty far away, but due to what's going on, it's very difficult to get carts out, as wine stocks might lower and get more expensive, as obviously the beast folks have been rather invading territories.
I thought he said it was bandits.
Bandits, beast folks, multiple things are invading here, not just them. I'm out of context, of course, I'm just saying.
Does he know any specifics? Are they like hobgoblins or trolls or?
No. All he knows is his stocks have been depleted. Every week, every time he ships off, he loses quite a bit of his stocks as they get raided.
Do the guys come back alive and say they're missing this, or are they all dead? You find out about
it. They ran for their lives. It seems the bandits do not kill, they take. For those that stay and fight, likely will find a demise.
Are you sure your guys aren't stealing from you and just claiming it to be monsters?
He shakes his head. Stealing a keg like that would be hard to obviously see fit to hide it, depending if everybody here seems fit to make coin. They get proper wages here, and they do get their own establishment. As he shows them, they have like housing here for them to work and eat and sleep. They had spoken of a large creature with them. Not too sure what it was, but it seems like they have hired some muscle. Maybe potentially the people might see you in a different eye. I heard the oracles were in town. I wonder if they can do anything.
Maybe we could ask them.
Oh,
You said they were just north of town?
North of here. So
yeah.
they're... Just follow the trail and you'll find it. It will lead into the wood hike.
I'm down if you guys are.
I'm down.
Sounds
I'm
good.
already out here.
Okay, let's do it.
Oops, wrong one. Blip. Alright, as you begin to travel and follow the small trail away from the road itself, as you eventually arrive towards what looks like into a rather forest hill. After an hour of travel, the trees grow dense and the canopies are blocked by most of the sky. Eventually you emerge into rather an expanse of the forest glade, carpeted with golden leaves. Several dozen small huts and houses are scattered through the glade. Along the banks of a clear stream, gnomes and halflings bustling about the area, tending to small sheep, foraging for berries, and collecting kindlings for their fires. As you find a small village.
I would fully let everybody go in first. Being the tallest, I don't want to be too aggressive or seen negatively. So, like, I'm standing at least 20 feet behind the next person.
I would pull out my pan pipes and start playing some kind of tune. Rather than dress them, let them hear my music.
Ah, greetings, travelers. That is some lovely music you're playing there. Well, we are the people of the wood hike. As you see children kind of endlessly curious about the adventures, you see small little, like, smaller than gnomes, like children size, as they kind of look at you, as they're like a foot tall maybe. As they just kind of stare at you, open eyes. What brings you towards the wood hikes? This is a halfling enclave.
Greetings, citizens of Wood Hike. We have come because the vineyard south of us has said that there are bandits hiding out here that need to be defeated. Is that the case, or are you the bandits they speak of?
We're not bandits. We can't even... We're not fighters. What are you talking about? Come.
Are
I'll
you
bring
stealing
you
from
towards
his
that
vineyard?
tea house. As he like grabs your thumb. And kind of pulls you forward.
I'll follow.
As for those, you could roll perception check. Highest perception might see something. Sorry, go ahead, Antonis.
Could I roll insight on the thing that he said,
Sure.
whether he's a bandit or not?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
That's pretty good.
He looks like he's telling the truth. This is a small village. It doesn't look like they would have the firepower to do anything like that.
Here's the perception.
They look like they're peaceful. Right, so Astros, you do see something in the woods. You do see two green sparkles. As you hear little small giggles.
I'll tell Adonis that I saw something over there in those bushes. You want to? Didn't he go invisible earlier?
I don't think so.
No.
Sorry, didn't who go invisible earlier?
Oh, I thought Adonis went invisible earlier.
Oh no, I did not. Maybe
How
try-
far away are these glints? These green glints?
A little, about 100 feet away. They're
100 feet
directly
away.
into the woods, though.
Until everybody, I see something over there, I start heading that way, like slowly.
Alright, you head that way as... Who's following, Tamber?
I'll follow. Where's Tamber going?
Tamber's going to the tea house. As he's almost there.
I would send my pseudo Drake with Tamber on his shoulder, and I would follow Astros to follow the green sparkles.
I'll follow Tamber into the tea house. Don't want him to be alone.
Do you think the guy might know what the green sparkles are?
You could add.
Nope, that's why I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask him. Hey, do you know what those little green sparkles over there were?
Who are you asking?
The halfling.
He's long gone. He's already taken him. But you can ask one of the children.
Oh, yeah, I'll ask one of the children then.
Oh, they are sprites. They like to play tricks.
Sprites that like to play tricks. Maybe the sprites are taking the wine. I'm gonna ask, what kind of tricks do these sprites play often? Do they steal things?
They love to steal things.
They love to steal things.
As you go towards, as you're the closest one to it, Astros, in the forest, so you don't see the sprites anymore. You see the forest as it sparkles and glimmers, almost like it's magical in a way.
If I don't see the sprites anymore, I'll just look around and see if they left anything.
Alright. As you do feel a pinch in your butt, roll me a con save.
Oh.
You find yourself dropping conscious.
I had been following. I touch him
he was
with.
ahead of everybody.
Yeah, but I was still following.
Yeah, you just watch him drop unconscious.
Yep, I'd rush up to him and do a quick lay on of hands.
Okay. Kind of just healing?
Just kind of bring him up a point, or
You didn't
trying
take
to
any
cure.
damage. You just dropped unconscious.
It neutralizes poisons or diseases. Just checking.
Are you using the 5 points to do that?
Fair. No. I would have just used one, checking on him.
Alright,
Kind of like
you
poke
use
him.
1 point of healing. It doesn't seem to do anything. He looks like he's currently in a sleep.
Wait, what race are you?
Me?
Oh, I'm a human.
Okay, you're a human. Okay. I was wondering if you were an elf or something.
As you see what's pricked him in the back, you see a small little arrow. The size of a toothpick.
Medic.
As you just hear giggling in the
Yep.
forest.
Yep, what's up? What do you need?
He has an arrow in back. Should I pull it out?
Does it have any barbs on it? How big is it?
Size
I show him back.
It's so tiny.
Yeah, just pull it out.
Then go for it. I hold him.
Alright, I'll pull it out.
Okay, you pull it out.
Could I maybe know what kind of poison this is, or what's going on with him, why he's unconscious?
Sure. You can give me Yeah, sure. You can give me a medicine check.
Yeah. Damn.
You have no idea.
I'd like to do a medicine check.
All right.
Nice.
Damn.
And you can tell it is some kind of poison.
Then I do spend the extra 5 points and cure him of said poison.
Okay, you remove the poison out of him as you wake up. So you feel kind of like almost like a mosquito biting your ass.
I scratch my left cheek and I'm like, ah. Something. Did I fall asleep out here and some kind of bug bit me?
No,
Sprite.
I don't think it was a bug. I think it was a sprite.
Yeah, we show him the arrow. And I kind of do a quick check-in. What's Halilakala and Mint? No. Amber. Wrong campaign. Amber doing. But I want to kind of just check in with.
He's kind of being. He's obviously offered tea and kind of comfort of snacks and biscuits and such.
Welcome. Where did your friends go? They were just following us.
I know, they're all distracted so easily. They don't pick up the finer points like we do. But I'm here, and I'm
Couple
so...
shiny lights, and
Would you like
they go
some
wandering
tea
off.
and some milk and some sugar? We got honey and some biscuits.
Yes, please, all three.
All right.
Biscuits on the side.
Unfortunately, I will have to decline.
No biscuits for you?
You could say I don't have much of an appetite right now.
Well, it's delicious. We got the honey picked this morning.
I'm sure it is.
So he just licks it with his finger.
Oh, it looks so good.
So what brings you this far out? So you thought we were bandits? Yeah, right. If anything, the bandits are those pesky sprites in the woods. They mean well, but they tend to do a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. These fake creatures, indeed. But no, we've been having issues as well. These bandits are a little far from here, a good 30 minutes or so, but they've been harassing and harassing individuals. Even our children are too afraid to play out there.
We didn't free the children for them to be afraid to play outside.
Free the children?
No.
What are you talking about?
Well, we helped free children from a different town, but it's kind of our calling card. I'm surprised you didn't hear about it, but that's okay.
Well, I guess that's kind of helpful, I guess. But yeah, we've been dealing with some issues. Some bandits, animals have been gone missing. We've just discovered some sprites and discovered some trees that fell with axes. They've been destroying their homes. The sprites are kind of restless, if anything. We believe they're poachers. Humans, probably. They're upstream, a mile upstream, of course. It's led by a woman. She came to our abode about a week ago. She goes by Kortev. Some kind of rather brute. As I've heard they joined up with a Cyclops and a few bandits.
Bandits and Cyclopses together?
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in. Okay, well, let's go check those gates.
Arthur, you were over at the Pixies.
I'm not there. I forgot that I wasn't there.
Yeah. It's only Calyx and Timbre.
I think it's Xylus and Timbre.
Silence, sorry. I'm getting people mixed up now.
What do you say? Is this a mission worthy of our...
I mean, if that's where this trail is leading us, might as well check it out.
I agree. We still need to use the Necropolis, and they seem to be all along the way. So
That it is.
let's hold out, make it sound like an imposition. Maybe they'll give us a better reward or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems a little bit beneath us,
Yeah. Okay. I mean, fair enough.
But we are in the area already.
No. Look, I just want to capture the moment in song and/or prose. So,
Would you like some more tea?
I mean,
Sorry to bother you.
no, thank you. You've been most a gracious host, and I appreciate it so much. This is a lovely little tea house you have.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be glad to tell all my friends about it. But me and my friend are in deep conversation. If you could just give us another 5-10, we'd be most appreciative.
Oh, no worries. I'll be just checking out the kids out to make sure they play safe. Closes the door.
Yes, thank you. These little guys have been the most agreeable we've come across in a long time.
That is true. And they do seem like nice folk.
Yeah, I hate for any ill to become this village of theirs. It does not deserve it. We need to move on, not leave our stink behind.
True. And then we've got some time. I mean, all we really have back in town is to talk to some dwarves before in the evening.
I mean, it sounds like they'll show up any evening. I mean, we've come this far. Let's find out who these guys are upriver. Let's get to our friends. Get everybody back on focus.
Agreed. Where is everyone else, though?
So the dragon familiar, Haliakal, is near us, right?
Yes.
So I'll just kind of point to my eyes, point at him, and give him the, forward motion, like to return to his master. Tell him to come to us.
I don't need him to come to me. I just need to know that there's a reason to come back.
Alright. As you guys are in the forest still, what do you guys do? As obviously, eventually, Astros stands back up. Is you just hear giggling in the woods. As you hear, "Get out of our forest! You're not welcome! Bandits!"
I'd try and share what I'd learned from my vantage point with my friend that... So our friends back in the little town with the little guys had some tea and learned that the sprites are only really aggressive because their bandits about a mile upstream have been chopping down their trees. They've been losing their homes, so they're causing more problems. That if we take care of the bandits we were sent here for, it might solve the sprite problem, which will help everybody.
So I haven't heard that. I speak Fey.
Oh, no, you're not there.
Oh, I'm not there.
No.
Wait, what?
Okay, I guess we can
You see these
take...
little arrows flying out.
Run, run! I
Yeah,
hold
throw
up
it
my
back to
shield.
Okay, I guess we can go after the bandits first.
Yeah.
Alright. You eventually come back towards the little small quaint village.
I head towards where their hut was.
As you see Phobos outside, as he's the individual that had... your friends are just talking inside. And they're enjoying a nice honey and biscuits and some tea.
Sounds great, but I'm taking an assessment of the area. Can I actually fit in the building?
No.
I stand outside.
As even the people, the humans, they kind of have to bend forward to get in. As the huts are designed for 4 feet max.
Bring treats back.
Venus lavender honey is just divine. Thank you.
Kids playing with butterflies. You see people nursing infants. You can see little kind of sheep as they're the size of them as they're making wool.
Did they let us know that they're outside? Or did the other ones come
You
in?
could hear them as you hear the heavy footfalls.
Alright, Tamper, should we let them know about what's going on here?
Definitely.
The two of you, give me a dexterity check as you try to get out of the house, as it's rather big. You easily do not get your head knocked on the wall or the door frame. So you kind of bend yourself out and stretch your back out.
Yeah.
And the little ceilings. Not used to that.
What did you guys find in the woods?
Would it be cool if we took a 5-minute break here?
Yeah, we can take a quick one right now.
Yeah, I need to use the restroom. Would probably be a good place if you don't mind.
Sounds good.
Thank you, guys.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Get back.
I'm here, but still eating some leftover pad thai, so I'll be quiet.
Okay.
And are we missing anyone? Omar, are you back?
Yes. Just go back. Sorry, just go back.
I think that's everyone then.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
I think just ask them what they found out in the woods in the forest.
Found sprites.
I show the arrow. So small. Like a toothpick.
And yet, it knocked Asterios out.
I mean,
Good
Astro's
nap,
this
though.
small.
It was a good nap. Usually you have to be some kind of animal to fall asleep, but wherever they got it strong.
I think these people here do need our help with something.
What?
The bandits. Half an hour or a mile north.
Yeah. So since we're already out here, we might as well help them out.
It's what we
Seem
came
like good
for.
folks.
Alright.
So what do you say? Any objections?
No objection whatsoever. Get some bandits.
Alrighty. We'll start heading off in that direction.
Alright, just 1 moment. Alright, as you guys begin to make your way there, after following the stream for a mile or so, you do hear the sound of a thunderous footsteps just ahead. As soon you kind of originate where the loud footfalls come from view, as you guys begin to kind of sneak in behind the bushes, as you see a large, muscular, 12-foot tall cyclops. As you can see, actually, roll me a stealth check, actually, see if he can see or not.
Yikes.
Silas, why?
My pseudo Jakes does really well. It kind of goes up ahead.
As it does spot you, but in a way, it doesn't spot you like an angry way. You can see he smiles and waves in your direction. In the trees beyond, you can see a party of humans sitting around the fire. As you can see, the Cyclops is a young adult.
Cyclops is waving at us?
Mm-hmm. Well, he sees Silas.
He's only got 2 arms, right?
I will wave back and I guess kind of head over in that direction.
As you do see the Cyclops there. And the fans.
How many people do I see around the area?
You see a group of 6 bandits, and it looks like a captain. As you see the Cyclops there, it's just sitting there and kind of just giggling and laughing.
Have any of the bandits spotted us?
No,
Just
not really.
the-
You can tell they're just kind of hunkering low and kind of chilling. As you can see, kind of the bandit captain's kind of like looking towards the Cyclops and offering him some food. As he takes it.
Based on what we're seeing, does it look like the Cyclops is one of them, or
It looks like he's part of them, but you can tell that he doesn't really fit in. But they look like they accept him. From what you can tell, he is a young Cyclops for his age. Probably about 17. In human years. But in Cyclops years, young adult. They don't live very long. Due to, obviously, being a giant. And obviously, their growth spurts.
so kind of as the other bandits haven't seen us, kind of whisper back to the group. They definitely seem like bandits, but that Cyclops, God, I don't know, there's something about him. He doesn't seem evil, or at least maybe he just doesn't know what he's doing is wrong. Any ideas of how we should go about this?
Well, the farmer said they hadn't killed anyone, correct?
No.
It's just been stealing. I mean, he could be hungry.
Yeah. So maybe we can come to some kind of deal or middle ground.
Each
But
fish.
if it does break out into a fight, I think we should try not to kill any of them.
Is it just me, or is Timbre really quiet?
I apologize. My microphone was up from eating. I hadn't
Okay.
checked it. So, yeah. Maybe we could teach them to fish, and then they could feed themselves, and this wouldn't be the issue.
Exactly.
Who's a good fisher? I look around.
I left my pole back in Mythos.
Yeah, we'll have to see what their motives are, I guess.
If that's the case, I think only one of us should encounter them and the rest of us should stay hidden.
Agreed.
Who's it gonna be?
I'll go talk to him. I don't care.
I mean, they already saw
other-
the giant saw Silas, so
Yeah, he like literally smiled and waved at him.
maybe Silas should handle this one.
There you go. Okay. We got your back.
I can try. I'm not the most charismatic, though.
I'll try to Yeah. Do you need me to make a stealth check as well?
If you want to go up there with them, you'll have to.
Yeah, I want to.
Perceptions.
Ooh. I'll try.
Oh, no, it's a fail.
Crap!
As you begin to shuffle there, you kind of crack a wrench. As they look at you. Who goes there? As Blaze.
Shit, I'll go with.
Just
I'll
a
go with
couple of wary travelers. It's hard to sneak up on you like this. Is it getting dark out, or is it still pretty light?
It's in the midday. As the Cyclops looks at you.
I have to say, walking through these woods, it's so easily to get turned around.
I wave at the Cyclops. Hey.
So what brings you gentlemen out to these woods?
This is our encampment. You'll travel too far from Astoria, it seems.
Yeah, kind of a little bit. So what are you guys doing camped out here? The city's that way, we know that much.
As they chuckle at each other. We don't need a city wall to protect us.
Oh. Horsemen. Men of the road.
You got some nice stuff there, though.
You see this bone shield? Yeah, it is pretty nice. I crafted it myself.
Why are you guys traders?
Oh, we can say that. Yeah, traders indeed. Yeah, traders.
And your big friend over there, who's he?
He's part of the gang. He's rather a lonely Cyclops. Didn't really have a home, so we invited him and fed him and clothed him. He's part of the gang now, part of the family, right? As he she pounds her chest as the Cyclops does it too. As he smiles and laughs. So, you're pretty far out. We can't let you leave, of course. How about you come closer? As you see,
I think we can talk fine right here.
I wasn't asking. As the bandits take out their heavy crossbows.
I wouldn't do that, sir. Like your big giant friend over there. He seems like a nice enough guy. It'd be terrible for him to get a terrible first impression of us.
Oh, if he sees any alike attacking of me, his big sister, he'll show you no mercy.
Guess you're right.
I guess if you guys are planning on robbing us anyway, we can drop this ruse. So you guys are the bandits who have been, doing some highwayman robbery, robbing caravans, traders, the like.
Of course, it's our business, so trade.
Ooh, really shouldn't have said that. And I whistle.
And I come running.
Sounds like we have a tussle and a tissle of people. Sounds like we're gonna have some fun. She begins to do some sign languages towards the Cyclops.
I try to pay attention to whatever she tells the Cyclops in sign language.
As you can give me an intelligence check.
Ooh. Not bueno. Done.
9. Hard to read as the Cyclops begins to stand up. As you can tell, there is a language barrier, as he only speaks Giant. But the sign language seems to help converse him, as you watch him take his big club up. As the club is basically a giant tree.
Do you guys really want to do this? We could have talked it out.
You could have just given enough what we wanted and leave.
You know, I worked hard for this.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't be doing our job.
You know what? I guess they got to do their jobs and we got to do ours, right?
As you can tell, just the Cyclops doesn't feel like he belongs with this group, but it seems fit. This is family to him for the time being.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself and get in front of my friends.
Alright, you cast Shield of Faith as they begin to look towards you. Guys! Focus that one down! As they release all their shots at you. Roll initiative.
I have been a wonderful roller with Moob.
Does any of those hit you, Mulgreen?
A 21 is my armor with the Shield of Faith, so one of them.
Okay. 5 piercing. Roll me a con save.
There we go.
Okey-dokey.
Did Adonis leave already?
Assuming so. I don't know. Is he still here?
He's muted.
Oh, he's muted.
Yeah, so I don't think he's rolled.
Alright. This bandit begins to make its ascent. As he will aim his fire towards Astros. Natural 20.
Yep, that is.
9 points.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the closest one. And for 8 damage. And move into the tree line.
Alright. Tree line gives you half cover. Alright, Timbre.
Okay, Timbre, from the cover of the tree line, he is going to start chanting, twisting his hands, and he pulls out a pinch of fine sand. And I'm going to cast Sleep. Alright, I'm gonna cast it there.
Sure. Roll me the sleep spell. For the damage. Sleep damage, sorry. Let's go.
Yep.
18. Alright. It only sleeps one target.
Fuck. The one guy in the back that's inconsequential and nobody can already hit, asleep, so just leave him alone. You guys will be good. That's my turn.
Guy's gonna move here. So he's gonna attack Calyx.
Yep.
Misses. Astros.
Can I, when I shoot my star arrows, could those be non-lethal, or are they always lethal?
They're lethal because they're force damage.
Alright. How about my whip?
Whip is not.
Alright, I'll just whip. I'll try, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I believe I'm close enough to this guy. I'll whip the guy that's hurt already and try to knock him out.
18's a hit. So you grab around his ankle and flip him upside down, hitting his head on the ground as he's unconscious.
So the guy, you don't have to do this, bro. You guys can just calm down. And I end my turn.
Alright, this guy begins to move inside the tree line and attack Camber. .22 to hit. You have a +2 AC in the tree line, but I don't think that helps.
No, it doesn't help much. That hits.
Alright, you take 9 piercing.
Ouch. Okay.
This guy runs over here, going for Silas. 22 to hit.
Yeah, but it's.
Oops, sorry. Apologies. 2 points of damage. Guy's sleeping, he's not doing anything. Alex.
I'm gonna move closer and I'm gonna try to distract this guy.
Huh.
21 versus his insight.
Fails.
Okay. I'm gonna try to shoot him with advantage. .23. 4, 5 plus a sneak attack.
He's dead. Or are you doing non-lethal? I don't know.
I did not specify non-lethal, so.
So he's dead.
Damn it, Callus. I told you not to kill the guy.
See
And
the
it's-
Cyclops get enraged.
Mistakes were made. You're
He's
right.
now your problem.
It looks like you made my little brother angry. Alright, this guy's going here, grabbing 2 daggers and fling them at Astros.
Lady, I do not want to blast you away. Could you stop?
19,
19 hits.
7 piercing. Stimfig.
Yeah, it is going to attack this one. It's range attack. Yeah, that didn't hit.
Alright. Mogring.
I am going to step up. Oh, sorry, measuring tool. Up to about here. And I am going to use my channel divinity to do my dragon's wrath. So any creature of my choice, which is my enemies, within 60 feet, which means the person that's asleep is not hit because they're at 70, but everybody else of a enemy is needing to succeed a 14 wisdom savings throw or be frightened for a minute.
Alright, let me roll the saving throws. Cyclops is scared. Alright.
Ah! So far, everybody's scared.
That's great.
Yep, they're all frightened.
I'm going to take one more step and brandish my battle axe to the guy that is straight in front of me to encourage him away from my friends. Actually, hold on, right here.
As he begins to run.
Isn't he frightened? Can he not go towards her?
No, it doesn't work. Frightened doesn't fear the line of sight. He can't physically see her due to his eyes restraint. As he just begins to move a little bit. I'll say actually he'll move. Sorry, I'll put him back a little. Kind of move this way. As he's trying to look for the person, as his eyes are blurry, he has an issue seeing very far away. As he looks at Calyx, he's got like what looks like a big chunk of a rock as he tries to bowl it down to you.
Damn it.
Natural one misses as you dodge it away. Let's see the damage though. Oof, that'd be nasty.
Oh god!
Alright. He'll have to roll another wisdom at the end. It's they just get so they can't willingly go close to the character. So they're obviously not, but they have disadvantage basically. So they're just kind of scooting away. I'm gonna attack Timbre with disadvantage. 12.
Yes.
Let's go, big boy. Oh, he's still scared.
Alright, I'm gonna do my battle cry. Alright. I'm going to attack this one.
Who? The bandit?
Yeah. For 10 piercing.
That's it. Timbre.
Okay, Timbre is going to move a couple of feet up here behind this tree canopy even more. And then he is going to withdraw his sling and bullet and chuck one at this guy right here.
Is a miss.
Okay. So I will take a 5-foot step back, and I don't know if this is the thicker part of the trunk of the
Just-
tree or whatever.
In general, everything's like half cover, so they even get half cover.
Okay, no problem. That's me then.
Wow, we got Adonis back.
Sorry about
Shit
that,
went
guys.
south without you, buddy.
I ran as fast as I could.
This guy is getting away from the Grin. So he's gonna attack Silas with disadvantage. That's a miss. Lost him. Nope. Astros. like
Gotta
lethal
move
or
him.
non-lethal?
Non-lethal. I'm still not trying to kill nobody.
Alright, let's see. Drops unconscious.
Knocks him out. I wave friendly at the Cyclops like he waved at me in the beginning, and I head this way.
He doesn't look at you, he looks at Calyx as he's angry at him. But he's kind of almost like a teenager would be. He doesn't know how to control his feelings.
Alright, and then I will end my turn.
At this best chance, I'd say you could roll me an insight check, Astros, to figure out how to calm the beast. A 12. You'll have to get a good persuasion check to kind of convince him through sign language that you're not his enemy.
Alright. Well, my next turn I'll yell out something, but I've used enough time.
Alright. Misses. Let's see, we'll roll wisdom again.
Who's it attack?
He's attacking Tamara, but he's missing. He can't get out of that wisdom. Their wisdom is 2 key. This guy's sleeping. I'm not going to bother with this guy. Alright, Adonis, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm going to get as close as I can. Who's down?
Nobody's down.
Enemies.
Oh, nobody's down.
Those are bad guys.
Okay.
As you can tell, Astros is doing non-lethal, and some people are doing lethal.
Okay. And the Cyclops, is that on our side or something?
He's not. He's currently
No.
sided with them, but he is more like a teenager, young adult kind of thing. He's just confused where he stands, but he saw one of his friends die to Calyx, and now he's angry at Calyx.
Mm. Okay. I will. Wait, make it. I will. I guess dash. Okay. And then I will cast. Spiritual weapon right there.
Okay. I still didn't
Right
make
on
that
this
spell. I don't know. I made spells for other people. I just keep forgetting about this game. Ugh, I am.
Thanks.
Yeah, I forget about this game. I do it for every other game. Why? Because I think he's the only one who has the spells. I think everybody else got spells. But yeah. Anyways, off me. Right
here.
I'm just gonna grab just a regular spiritual hammer. Just an axe for now. Right, it's yours now.
Can I move it closer?
Yeah, you can move it down. It's yours.
Okay.
Are you attacking the giant? It misses.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, Cal, what do you want to do? You can either try to befriend it, but it's disadvantaged. Or you can try to fight it, or you can run away. I don't know what you want to do.
I think I'm just gonna keep on clearing the bandits and ignore the giant problem for now. I'm gonna distract that one And then, if that works, then I'm gonna try to shoot him with advantage, depending on his result on the deception.
Sight. Net fails.
I'm gonna try to shoot it then. 12 is probably a miss.
It's a miss.
Alright. I mark the arrow, and that is it. He still grants advantage to everyone that hits him though.
Okay. Well, she sees you up and close. She doesn't really like to be that close to you. Can't willingly, so they're not gonna move. Okay. It's not a fear though. Alright, so they see you, Astros, as they're gonna stab you. Grabbing their daggers once again. They're gonna actually use a scimitar and a dagger combination. Misses. And 14, I'm assuming misses.
Yep, both miss.
So we'll wisdom save at the end. Nope, she's still stuck in that jump.
Senpei's gonna fly over and attack it with his talons.
Oh, she gets 3 attacks, my apologies. One more attack. I forget. I thought it was the other bandit, but it's not. It's this stupid bandit. And then another dagger. That's a miss. Alright, so Simfei, that's a lay hit.
For 6 damage. Then it's hit with distracting nuisance. So it can't make opportunity attacks.
She cries out as the Cyclops begins to look in that direction now.
I swing my battle axe at the guy that's straight ahead of me.
Okay.
14?
That's a miss.
I'm gonna come and stay within their range and just kind of shift to the other side of my friend.
As he grabs, kind of grabbing the dirt out of the ground and lifting it over his head and chucking it at one of you guys. Disadvantage, of course. Gotta choose between the two of you. It's going for Astros. Disadvantage rock throw. 13 and misses. As the damage just smashes on the ground, debris of dirt. This one will move in and attack Calyx. Disadvantage, misses. Wow, rather the other Cyclops' wisdom. Snaps out of it. He's no more longer frightened. This one's still stuck in it. Alright. Silence, what do you want to do?
Let's see. Do I know that I can try and calm?
You can try. It is a persuasion check. The only person that has disadvantage is Calyx.
Okay.
But it's your action to do it.
Yeah, I'll try it. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Try to persuade him and doesn't seem to listen as he's too angered.
Okay, go back up. That'll my turn.
Oh, Timbre.
Okay, this guy's a little wrong button. Hold up. This guy right here is a little too close for my comfort. I'm going to go ahead and try to use this spell.
Tasha City Selector. So,
I pull out this tiny little piece of pastry and start aggressively waving a feather at him as I incant the spell.
17. He succeeds.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, how many fails with the wisdom he had?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and...
He's more frightened of Moograin than in a laughter mode.
Alright, I'm going to move over here then. That's me.
Okay. Astros, as you nearly got hit by a boulder of dirt, what do you like to do?
Can somebody calm down the tantruming giant over there? As I thorn whip.
Trying.
What's she wearing?
She's wearing leather.
Leather?
She's a bandit.
Yeah, okay, I'll just thorn whip her.
That's a hit.
I think that's all I... It's always Dookie. I'm gonna be Dookie until like level 6.
Alright, this bandit is running after you. He's going to use another light crossbow shot. Misses, as he's going to wisdom save.
Yeah.
Nope, he's Donis. Yeah, if you guys really want to persuade him, you can actually have 2 people trying to help. So you have one person up there and then another person trying to give the help action for persuasion if you're not really good at it. That does cost 2 actions from, well, 1 from each of you.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at persuasion. It's kind of like my thing.
Alright, Adonis, you there?
I'm gonna cast guidance on Campbell. So I'm gonna go up to him, touch you, and now you are guided. With my action and then my bonus action, I'll move this guy here and swing.
Swinging on the unconscious guy? Okay.
Oh, he's unconscious?
Yeah.
Oh, who's not unconscious?
The big guy, this buddy, this guy, and this guy.
Okay. I'm gonna go there. And that's the end.
Alright, thank you very much. Calyx.
Alright, we're gonna get up close and personal with the bandit, and we're gonna use the spear this time. Put it with a short bow. See if we can stabby.
Alright.
No.
10's miss. You don't have the luck of the previous character that you stabby.
No.
Alright. She didn't like that. She's still gunning for Astros, as he has a rather smart mouth, and she doesn't like that. She's going to use 2 daggers and a scimitar. 16, 10, and an 8.
I'll miss.
Wow, your AC's really high. Nice. Alright, so...
Yeah, it's because that breastplate and I have a shield.
Oh yeah, you found off that Sidon's armor.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom save. Oh, she's stuck in it. Wisdom fail.
Oh, it's underneath. Okay. He's gonna claw him again. So 14 hit.
14's a miss.
That's on the turn.
Alright. Moo green, what do you want to do?
Slashy.
That's a miss.
Dang it, just not working in this game. We
Are
got
you
to
still
come up with
using the
something else.
-2 axe? I thought you switched yours.
Oh, I did. You're right. I did not update the actual.
The sheet.
Yeah, the macro.
Still a miss.
Oh, wait, did I still have the negative?
I don't think you ever had one. I think you just were just minusing it for your when you did.
Either way, I missed. Bad. And I'm just gonna stand there, act aggressive.
Alright. As the big oaf begins to move towards you guys, not scared anymore. Sister! As that's the only common word he knows. As he goes for Calyx, 2 hits with a big giant tree.
Gonna hurt, isn't it?
21 to hit.
Hit.
Or 25 points of damage. As you're like getting knocked into the ground like a nail. Second attack. 28 to hit.
That hits.
Or 17.
I am so down.
As he just digs you into the ground. This guy is going in. He's going to pew pew on Adonis. Spanish force. 15 is a miss, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay, it's gonna roll wisdom. Or, yeah, wisdom save for Frighten. Oh, they suck at that shit. But when it comes to the spells, somehow I fucking succeed. Alright, as you do see the Cyclops just take Calyx down. As he's now stuck in the ground, 6 feet deep.
Alrighty. Running over here.
I will say, Calyx, those club hits are lethal. He's trying not to be lethal, but he doesn't know his own strength.
Makes sense. That's why I went to the negatives. It's not a pretty number.
I'm going to use Zephyr Strike. Oops. Didn't mean to roll, but I guess that counts. To attack this guy.
Sure. That is
16.
Yeah, 16's a hit.
For 12.
As you do hit, it looks at you now. So it looks like it's targeting the next person that hits his sister, so-called sister. Timbre.
Okay, so I'm gonna come running out of the forest here, get up right to the tree line, and try to make some noise and get his attention.
As he's looking angry at Silas right now. How are you gonna do?
To try to make a persuasion check to make him look at me and try to focus his energy as I assigned to him.
It looks like he's ignoring you. You have disadvantage in your roll.
Okie dokie.
11. Doesn't seem to look at you.
You do have guidance.
You do have guidance.
I'll try to use that.
Still fail. It's a pretty high check for that. His depth perception is pretty bad. Can't really see that far where you're at. He just sees a blind person.
As a bonus action, I'd like to try to dash and get up as close to him as I can.
Okay.
So that'll get me up into this range.
Sure. See this 12-foot big boy Alright, Astros.
I'm gonna whip her, and I'm gonna say, call off the Cyclops, or I'm gonna blow out your kneecap.
That's a miss. No way! You killed people! You deserve to die for this!
It was an accident, obviously. You can see most of your friends are just unconscious.
You could have just given what we wanted and then leave on your way. But no, you had to push our buttons. This Cyclops is gonna make a mess of you. One by one. And he won't even know he's doing it. As you can tell, he
Really
doesn't know his own strength, the Cyclops. As you can feel for kind of a preteen not really knowing what is good and bad in life. As he looks like he was abandoned as a child. As she's obviously evil, she's using him to get what she wants.
I'm gonna healing word Silex.
Alright. 7 hit points back. Silas, you have a excruciating amount of headache. As if you had a helmet in, it's bent inward. Alright, Bandit. Let's see. He is going for Adonis. As he is going to shank him. Nope. This is wisdom save. He snaps out of it. No longer frightened. You want to do Adonis?
Okay. I guess.
I will have to give you mad respect not killing the Cyclops here.
I'll cast aid. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna cast
You're really quiet.
sorry. I'm gonna tell everyone to get away from the Cyclops. Or no, never mind. I'm just gonna get her and whack her.
Tens a miss. I don't know why your mic keeps cutting out. Put it in your
And
mouth.
then it's I just have to have it in my mouth. Well, I guess I'll just whack this guy.
Okay. Seven's a miss.
Does not hit.
Your stump hand
And,
misses. I'm joking.
Yeah. The end of my turn.
Alex, you're currently 6 feet in the ground. It's just like normal movement anyways. It's half your movement to get out.
Yeah, I'll use the movement and yeah, I'll try to stab her again.
Okay. That's a hit.
13 and 4.
Oof.
17.
She screams in pain as the thing looks at you now.
Bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
We're gonna run for the trees. And that's all we got.
Alright, she is stabbing into Astros. 2 scimitars. 13 and 10's a miss, and a dagger. That's a miss as well. Why can't I hit you?
Because you're a bad person.
As the fright eventually goes away. Stimfey.
Alright, the Stimfey is going to claw at her again.
Okay. That's a hit. Oh, great.
I try yet again to hit that woman with my battle axe.
9's a miss.
And I am just doing so horribly. I'm going to go ahead and step over here and try and wave my hands a little bit at the Cyclops and try and get his attention and kind of pantomime looking at my friend over there, Amber, like pointing my axe towards him.
So he steps over you. He doesn't care about you. He's just angry. As he goes for the Stimfey and wants to smack it. 13 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
As it takes 17 points of crushing damage.
1 HP left.
As it begins to hit you again. 12.
That misses.
Alright, misses as he hits the ground. Bandit begins to move towards Adonis. And attacks. 9's a miss. So we'll use a wisdom save. Gets out of it. Silas.
Alright. I'm going to attack the lady again.
Okay. That's a hit.
For 9 piercing.
Alright, Timber.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step forward and try to get this big guy's attention again, and persuade him to calm down and stop attacking.
Okay. As you have it's a regular roll now. 22. How do you do it? How do you persuade him? Through sign language and through obviously your own words. Because it doesn't really understand common, but you can try to persuade it in almost like Italian, or you're talking with your hands and stuff like that.
So I'm gonna do the Chris Pratt during Jurassic Park. Put my hands out, try to calm Blue down, bend at the waist, kind of nod my head a little bit, give it some reverence. Just try to, push my hands down as a calming way.
Alright, as he begins to look at you, he doesn't seem to stop attacking, but he looks like he's less angry.
Well, I'm gonna pull out some food. I'm gonna pull out a ration from my backpack.
He doesn't accept it. He looks at his friend down below that's really hurt.
Whoa, he's connected to the female there. Maybe we should stop attacking her.
As I'm putting up my shield, blocking each one of her moves and stuff like that. Not an option. She's willing to kill children.
We have a chance to try to get this Cyclops under control. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's my turn by now.
Alright, Astros.
I'm gonna say it's probably time for you to go night-night, and I'm gonna try to hit her with another thorn whip.
That's a miss.
Damn it. Sucks And it misses.
Sucks.
And
And it misses.
I look at everybody over here and I say, stick in there. And I misty step way over here.
Okay.
Using my one free misty step for today.
So. And this bandit is going to stab you. 6 is miss. Donis.
Okay. Spiritual weapon's going to attack her.
Okay. $21's a hit.
Okay.
Alright, still alive, very hurt.
And then I'm gonna hit this guy with my my mace again.
A lens miss.
Damn. Okay, and that's the end of my.
Alright. Calyx.
I'm gonna try to move closer to these dudes. 10, 20, 30. I'm gonna try to take a shot of him. I'm gonna try to distract him first. Number 22. Okay, now I'll shoot him with advantage.
That sucks. That
Wow.
sucks.
Did you get AI to like give us bad rolls on this game?
I don't know, my dice roller is cursed.
I think every game is cursed for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. She is going to attack Moo Green. 3 attacks. Scimitar. Misses. Dagger. 23 to hit.
Hits.
Stabs you for 7. Stimfe.
Stimfe is going to attack her with his talons again. For 6 slashing.
She dies. As he enrages again.
Yes, we need to kill the Cyclops.
I use my action and hold up my hands. Brother, can he had said sister, so brother, calm. We no hurt you.
Alright.
Bad people.
Roll persuasion. 16's a
Wait,
fail.
wrong P.
5's a
Yep,
fail.
a 5 would fail too.
That's your action. What else do you want to do?
I'm gonna step around and kind of get between the Cyclops and my friends.
Okay. Alright, he's angry that thing killed it as he aims his attacks for him. 15?
Yep, that hits it.
Destroys
Kills
it.
it. My bird.
So he turns around as he's just pent up with rage. He doesn't know what to do with it as he's going for Moot Grain now. 24 to hit.
Hit.
Or 21 damage.
I had 20, so I'm at 0.
Does. Oh, lens miss.
God, I really don't know if we can kill this thing.
We can.
Still try to calm it down. Or you can try to kill if you want, but...
So when he's enraged, we have disadvantage.
Yeah. But you guys can help each other out to make it a straight roll.
I will run up and I will help Timber in his attempt.
Sure. All right, Timber.
Amber will look at me. I'm sorry that went down that way. Wasn't that what our intention was? Please look at me. We gotta look at. We gotta do something about going forward. We don't want to see you hurt. And I'll try to use my persuasion.
13. He does listen to you, but he doesn't kind of understand what's going on. Doesn't seem to succeed, but his enrage does disappear. As the check got easier because you succeeded the first time.
Try to incorporate any sign language I found or learned from them along the way too. Just trying to. I think maybe he's a little calmer now, but I don't know. He could probably flare up at any moment again. Be careful around him. Somebody get to Moogarain. I'll take a 5-foot step and get over here by Moog.
Okay. Alright, Astros, what are you gonna do?
We're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I can't get to Moogarain with Healing Word is only 30 feet, right?
Healing Word 60.
Yes.
Oh, crap. I will Healing Word Moogarain.
Okay.
6 hit points.
Nice. Moogarain, you feel like you have a concussion.
Oh.
And that's all I can do for today. Wait. I will use my action to try to calm down the Cyclops to the best of my ability.
Sure.
To the way my arms and stuff like that, saying that like it's calming down now, it's calming down.
Like the Hulk.
Okay, roll persuasion.
I'm getting real low.
Exactly.
I'm my persuasion. There it is.
And that fails.
11.
The bandits see what the hell's going on as they find themselves quickly retreating as they disengage.
Don't let them leave.
They run away off the map.
Disengage and dash?
No, they use their regular movement and action to just. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my apologies. Yeah, it'd be no, it wouldn't be that much. And Donis, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast Spike Growth centered on this guy.
Okay. Just drop a regular area grid for this.
Yeah.
It's 20 foot.
Yeah. Let's go with here.
All right.
No, sorry. Here's something. Good. And then I'll bring this guy. Oh, it's underneath. It's like right under you.
Okay. I can barely hear you, but okay.
It's like right under him,
Okay.
just because it's far to. Yeah, it's a little closer than the other spot.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Alex, you watch him cast spike growth, making sure these bandits don't run away.
I'm torn between killing the bandits or helping with the Cyclops. Yeah, banditry. Try to distract them. Again. That's the only thing I'm good for. And not even that. Yeah, he succeeded. I'm gonna try to stab him with the spear.
That's a hit.
Woo! 9 and 7.
He's dead. Stimpy's dead. Bye-bye.
Rip.
Boo green.
So I have fully stood up. I'm going to slowly hold up my hands and kind of walk away, backing away, disengaging,
Okay.
trying to encourage my friends to be able to have a better dialogue and kind of getting closer to my other ones in case that guy runs. I have a little bit more I could go there. About right here.
As the Cyclops looks at you as he knows you guys never harmed him once, as he just stops and sits down cross-legged and looking at Corvette and realizing maybe he was in the wrong.
I guess I'll use my action to just try to keep him calm.
You don't need to. He's calm.
Okay.
He's just confused. What the hell happened?
I kind of move into the woods and then attack this guy.
Okay. That's a hit. Timber.
Amber's just going to kind of take the opportunity to sit down in the same manner, whether he's, cross-legged or whatever, just sit down in front of him the same way. And he'll slowly pull out his pan pipe, start playing a very gentle tune.
Starts clapping. As you're heavy, clapping, as it almost sounds like he's trying to smack him, but it as you look around, as you realize he's not.
I'm just trying to keep him entertained and calm.
Every time he smacks, it's like a nice breeze of wind hitting your face. All right, Astros.
Move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't reach nobody. I'm gonna dash over here. 5, 10. End up right here. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Bandit. He's an idiot. He runs through it. Roll me the 2d4. Adonis. As he notices the stabbing hits him, as it pierces him so hard, he falls in pain as the pincers of the spike growth pierces his face as he dies, as he drops into it.
Does he die?
Yeah, he died.
Or can it be?
No, he can't. Because he felt the injury and then he fell forward, and the spikes kind of stabbed him right in the face.
Okay.
Like in a gruesome scene.
And that's that.
Alright, once we end combat. We'll end our session here. We'll continue onwards next week, and what'll happen to Cyclops and such as... Yeah. Reminder and payment if you haven't paid, and we'll see you guys next Thursday for another epic adventure. I'm kind of glad you didn't kill the Cyclops, because he's neutral good, actually. It'd be an evil act to kill him. Not all Cyclopses and beasts are evil. He was just misled.
Well, thank you, Red. That was a great time.
Yeah. But he does hurt.
Oh yeah, no, he hurts. And there's multiple different kinds of... I like the fact that the campaign has different kinds of species of Cyclops, not just regular Cyclopses. There's more than one. As you already seen one, the 6-armed one, which is a different species of Cyclops.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, the savage beast was calmed by music. All right.
Catch you guys next week.
I don't know.
Okay,
If you
guys.
have Timber there, I feel like it'd be like a pretty bad situation.
We made it, though. Thank you, Timber.
I have no offense